and I am the one person in my company in my role.
It is a constantly evolving field.
It's really a great opportunity to build closer relationships.
They're bringing out new ideas.
Not just out to lay the foundation, but actually want to make a difference in the business.
If you can imagine the view we have of IT operating in over 90 countries, over 400 brands, it's just an unbelievable group of leaders harnessing their thought leadership to evolve this wonderful profession.
Through the council, I've had the opportunity to meet and interact with lots of different people representing industries and parts of the world that I never would have had the opportunity to meet without the council resources.
When I started with the council, it was very North American based, and I've seen that over the past 2-3 years. Its reach in Europe is much greater. I've got people on my team who've actually participated to the CIO discussions in Switzerland or Spain and other areas.
It's just spectacular to be able to call folks up, whether they're local or halfway around the world, and say, I have this problem.
In the field of information technology, you're always running into new technologies, you're sampling new products, you're trying to create an edge for your business. So it's always good to learn from somebody else who has already done that before.
I've asked for peer matching for things like, what should I look for in an ERP? And then on the flip side, being asked to be a peer for business continuity and disaster recovery.
It's usually just small changes in perspective or small little lessons learned that through experience that they're sharing that then I can apply back to the day-to-day of what I'm doing.
Given the resources that CIOs have, similar resources should be available to the leadership members in order to provide for their level of growth also. And so we've looked at Pathways as a vehicle to help provide them in that direction.
I've had 2 members of my team participate in the Pathways program. Being able to connect as a direct report to a CIO to other CIOs at other companies provides a trusted source of information to them. So if they're struggling with something or they just want a different perspective without having to come to their boss to ask the question, I think that kind of mentor interaction really makes a difference for them.
The Pathways program has really been a good value to me because it's providing me with access to seasoned CIOs and a whole wealth of information over and above what I got out of my MBA and Master of Science programs.
There's lots of exciting technology. There's a lot of converging things going on, and I think that's where this group really helps. It's starting to take a look at how we can make those changes that are important to be competitive in a new world.
To be able to participate and see what thought leaders are producing and where they think the industry and the field is going, it's great perspective to think about from your own career development and not focusing on building a skill set that was relevant 5 years ago, but building a skill set that will be relevant 10 years from now.
Through CIO Magazine and the CIO Executive Council, we've had the opportunity to be able to talk about what we're doing to a pretty broad audience, representing people all over the world. We are leading edge thinkers when it comes to, some parts of the technology landscape. And, that's been proven out through the award that we were fortunate enough to win as a company in 2009.
The voice of the CIO is becoming, strategic and not just tactical. And so in the next 5 to 10 year period, we'll be the business strategy focused CIO that is really the future of who and what we're going to become.